Hello guys, welcome back again to Motion Cube tutorial. Today we're going to make the RGB text trail. There's going to be a bit of expression, but it's not difficult. So let's start. So here, I'm going to press enter. I'm going to name this main. It's the main text here. And by the way, it's just a normal comp here with Full HD 30 frame rate and 12 second. Okay, so let's start. Now let's make some animation here. I'm gonna press S and it's gonna be scale, and let's go to about 1 second 13 here. Let's make a key. I'm gonna go and make this 0. Now let's select the key, press F9 so it's gonna be smooth. And let's go to graph editor and make this more interesting. Okay, like that. Maybe tight the key a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna add a rotation also. Make sure the anchor point is in the center. So let's rotate 360. Let's see now how it looks. 360. Okay. Now, okay, here's the problem now. As you can see, the scale is and it's not rotating yet. So, okay, that is much better. Let's now bring the key to about before 2 second here. Okay, that is good. Now we finished the first step in our tutorial today. Now we're going to duplicate that layer, and this layer is going to be the sub, right? That's good. Now let's select the 2 layer, press R. So we're going to link the rotation. So I'm going to press Alt here. Let's go to the whip here, and let's attach it to rotation here. Now we have an expression here. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to press space dot. After that I'm going to go space again, and let's write value at time, and I'm going to open parentheses here, and let's write inside it time. Then I'm going to press space minus. Now the value that we want the other text to delay from the original. So I'm going to go to 0.01. And let's close the parentheses here. Don't forget about that. All right, now you see we start having this delay here, which is the 0.1. But now even if we duplicate now the layer, we're gonna have the same value here. So let me show you. If we duplicate this, we're not having any income here. So what we want to do is we want to do some alteration to this. So we want this layer to look at this layer and the other layer to look at this layer. If you don't understand, I understand. If you don't really understand this, really, it's a little bit difficult, but bear with me for this. So what I want to do here is I want to see this name here. It's looking at this main, and I want to delete this main. Let's write index. So it's going to refer to any layer which is going to be above it. So index and number 1. So it's going to look at this number 1 here. And you see it's still working. Nothing really happened, error to the expression. But now the thing that is, if we duplicate that, you're going to see there is a slight move, which is the 0.1. So I'm gonna duplicate about 6 copies. You're gonna know that later. So duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another one. So 6 copies here. Okay, now let's see. All right, that's good. Now we're gonna add the RGB effect for those layers here, not the main. So I'm gonna select the first 2 text here, and let's write shift. So you're gonna see the shift channel here, and the first 2 is gonna be red. So the full off for the green and the full off for the blue, only the red. So I'm gonna select and copy the shift channel. I'm gonna throw it to the other 2 copies here. Sorry, copy. Again, let's copy this, see, and go to 4 and 3, paste it, and now we want the green. So let's full off the red and full off the blue. All right, now the last one here, I'm gonna Control V, and we want only the blue. So we're gonna go to blue and full of the red. So now we have this type of RGB effect. And let's make the blending, because if you want to add a background or something, this is going to work with this. So let's add, let's make the blending mode to screen. Right now it's a screen here. All right, that's good. And I forgot to mention something here. If you want to link all those text to this main, so if you change only the main, like this one here, and all, it's going to change with it. If you want to do that, it's very easy. You open all those layers here, and you go to the text, source text, and you attach it by the pick whip to the source text to the main here. Let me show you about that. Some of you will not. We should have did this thing before we copy all those text here, but let's do it right now. It's okay. So I'm gonna go right to the source text here, and let's attach some. Press Alt, attach it to the source text of the main. Source text 5. The source text 4 and 3. Okay, let's go here, and then 2. Okay, you know what, let's press U again. So we have 2 and 1 here, and we have 1, and now it's going to be easier for us. Okay, and the 1 here. Okay, now what the beauty about that is, if we go to main here and you want to change this to whatever text you want, it's going to be updated, as you can see here. So I just wanted to show you this. Okay, now what I want to do is we want to add a motion blur to make it more interesting. Now the process we're going to do now is just post. So it's easy. So let's add motion blur. As you can see, it's cool. Also, you can add a background. In the intro you saw a background. It's a glitch background. I'm not gonna do it. I upload it from the internet, but we can do it if you really want to know how to do it. We can do it. So let's add a background, and the most important thing is you add a dark background. So let's add a ramp, gradient ramp. Let's make it dark blue with dark also a little bit of greenish here. Alright, and also I'm gonna add, I'll show you here. Let's add a glow. Let's go adjustment and go to glow. Okay. And you can play with the glow here how you want. Also you can add that effect lens by going to lens effect, CC lens. Let's add it to the adjustment layer here, and let's make this quarter, and let's bring the size just a bit. Alright, so now we have this animation. It's a little bit too heavy because of the glow and the motion blur. Yeah, you see it's a little bit, the lens is too big. Yeah. Alright, that's good. Let's now play it with the normal speed. Right, here it is. And you see how this RGB effect looks like if you go to full resolution here. Alright guys, so that was the end of our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learned something new today, something even little about expression. Please support my channel, so there is a lot of content coming in the future, but please support the channel. It's still very weak, so let's see. Thank you.